Three-quarter time at Anakie Reserve. It's the GDFL match of the day, round 9 this afternoon. It's 21 points of difference as we come back for the final quarter. 14-14-98 Anakie. Eastern Suburbs 12-5-77 as we start the final term. Umpire Kent has ball in hand. And puts it down. Reuter, an easy tap to McGough. Gets a kick away. Ferguson can't take the mark. Tate off the ground. He's got support. Friday. That's Darren. Goes wide towards the boundary line and Lang. Can Lang keep it in? No, he can't. And it's a boundary throw in on centre wing on the outer side.
Daryl Jenkins, what do you have to say?
Well, he just said that they've got to bury them. He said they've had a couple of chances in this game. They've been 5 or 6 goals in front, haven't been able to bury them. He wants them to continue on their running game through midfield and to finish off the match full of running and make sure that they bury the Eagles. Well, I just caught the end of Mick Thompson. He said a very inspirational three-quarter time address it was. He wanted his players to really lift a notch, which they have to. Gavin gets the kick away on this occasion towards Camerotto and also Gillett. Evans there as well, the big man. Free kick found, and it's going to go to Eastern Suburbs. Loughton back in the back line. Has the free kick. Timms is at centre-half forward, but Ferguson's at centre-half forward now. Short to Wembridge. Just outside the centre square on the wing, looking for somebody up the ground. Not much on offer at the moment. Lang gives him a lead. He elects though to go wider to Ferguson. Bissett though in front. Good mark. And Daryl Bissett at half back.
A little bit stagnant at the minute, both sides. They're just probably regrouping, I suppose. Bissett now gets a lead. Good lead too from Paul Gillett. And he takes the ball right to the centre square here at Koala Park, the home of the Anakie Roos. Takes his time, kicks the ball long, looking for Corey Bissett. Used the body well. Good defensive work there from Stefanovski. Could have infringed with Bissett, who ends up coming up with a footy. Great work from the big man, but his kick under pressure in front there of Camerotto was, that looks like Shane Bailey it is. Evans, I mean. And Evo does well again. Persistency has prevailed here this afternoon with young Evans. And the coach has got a bit of faith in him, I'd say. And the kid's done very well. O'Leary, he finds. Bissett, who is a direct opponent, nearly took the mark. The ball spills now. We're in Thavong. Plenty of time.
Good kick.
Yeah, lovely footy. McGough, his kick over the top was okay. And Murray takes the ball at 50 metres, kicking from good 55. This will test him. He'll need a lead. He's got one now from Allison. It's ignored. Long bomb into the square. Off hands and raced through by Kevin Green for the Roos. The rush point to the Suburbs.
So they go to 12-6-78. Anakie 14-14-98. Beaumont's Pies and Cakes in the Car Ranch final quarter scoreboard. Kick in by Walmsley is a good one. Finds Stephen Green at half back. Plays on quickly, looking for Gillett. And uses the body against Loughton. Brings it down, kick off the ground, gains 30 metres, wide open space as the half forward. Coming onto it is Johnson, good pick up, turn around the corner, looking for Edwards. Good thump away, Reuter, 2-on-1 now, Wembridge sits for him. He's got Thompson in support, gives it to him. Still in the centre of the ground, he goes towards centre half forward and Timms takes the mark. He's got Reuter if he turns around quickly, but he elects to go towards the lead of Allison. Doesn't quite get to him though, but he picks it up, the big man, turns around the corner. Friday getting back there. Does it bounce over his head? No, he does well. He stands his ground and now drives it backwards towards Bissett. Ferguson, though, it's a poor kick. And Scotty Ferguson has the footy 45 metres out.
Why didn't he kick the ball long out of defence?
I think towards the boundary.
Well, yeah. Yeah, the idea was right. I think he saw Bissett there, but the kick was too well weighted. A real opportunity now for the Suburbs. First goal in this final quarter important. Scotty Ferguson, who's done well all day for mine and hasn't let us down here this afternoon with a great goal.
Well, as Ron said, first goal very important, and the Eagles have put it on the board, 13-6-84. I cut the margin once again. Anakie 14-14-98. It's 14 points of difference on the Beaumont's Pies and Cakes and the Car Ranch final quarter scoreboard.
Yep, the Car Ranch and Beaumont's Pies and Cakes supporting GDFL footy and, of course, guest video in 97. And don't forget, if you want a quality car, give Gus Primer a quality tested vehicle from $1,000 to $15,000 range. So it's a good budget car service in the Car Ranch.
McGough got it out of the centre with a tap. Nemtis, Simon chops it off. And now we'll go along with that long raking left foot kick back towards centre half forward. Loughton getting back there. Can't take the mark. Sheehan, Rose. Handball to nobody in particular. Looks like Hines. Handball back to Edwards. Oh, dodges one, then gets the ball over towards Johnson, but it's past him. Shepherded Reuter for Delamonica. He gets it wide. Good kick too, and they've got Lang open. He's got Intervong in short. He elects to go longer though to O'Leary. Friday getting back there. Good kick though. Measured the pass beautifully at half forward. O'Leary runs off Friday who fell over. He's taking a bounce. He's at 50. He goes long to an open goal square. Wormsley getting back there, but he's missed it. And one behind to Michael O'Leary. Radford back on the ground.
At the expense of Ellison.
So changing a few things around in the forward line. Mick Thompson. 13.785, Anakie 14.98. The Roos in front by 13 points.
Yeah, interesting move, a little bit more legs, bit of zip.
Bissett to do the kicking in from full back. That's Darrell. And Edwards and Simons coming towards the members' side, so he elects to go in that direction, but then goes towards Jenkin. Good kick. And Darrell Jenkin takes it. In between back pocket and half back. Goes towards Nemtis. Over the back, Radford. Ripped off the footy. Simon works hard. So does Radford. And held to him. It's going to be a ball up at half forward. Jenkin coming off with an injury. Gogol coming on. So the coach off the ground for Anakie. Reuter and Edwards. Edwards stands his ground. Goes to Darren Friday. It was going to kick then handball to Bissett, who goes the long kick towards centre half forward. Sheehan getting back there. Can't take the mark. Traps it, then pushed in the back, no free kick. And it's going to be a ball up at half forward for the Roos.
Well, Darrell, I don't think too much pain, just maybe a little bit of possible cramp, I think, in his right leg. Just having a spell and watching from the boundary. Umpire Kent, good bounce. Reuter again, got it to the direction of Sheehan, tapped onto Murray, was good to Wembridge. Bit of dash. Up there to Ferguson. Good knock away, Tate. Green working hard. That's Kevin. Knocks it back. McGough's there. Quick hands. Wembridge. Kevin Green. Hard work. Great work, Kevin Green. And not rewarded. Worked pretty hard, that Kevin Green. Good inspiration from his coach here too. Had him all afternoon. And
ball up at half forward for the Eagles. Comes towards Wembridge, who takes it out of the ruck contest. Stephen Green tackles on this occasion. Intervong through the middle. He's wrapped up. So pressure aplenty. Williams breaks it away. Gets away from Radford. Was going to handball to Bissett. Then handballed it towards Simon at centre half back. Goes on his left boot. Goes long. Going back, Gillett. Goes up. Can't take the mark. Rove to the front of the pack. Sheehan just tapped it on. Edwards, the big man. Can he grab it? Yes, he can. Gets around a couple. Handball to nobody in particular. Delamonica. He's ripped off it. Gavin gets it out to Darren Friday. He's out to Nemtis. They've got a bit of time now. The little man, the whippet, goes on the half-forward flank with his left boot. Bailey can't take the mark. Camarade's back there also. He turns around first. Left foot kick off the ground. Close to goal. Ooh, just missed. One behind.
3 goals for Paul Camarade's personal tally here this afternoon. And, yeah, quite an exciting passage of football by the Roos. Got the ball out of defence. 14 points the margin. Early stages of the final quarter. Actually, we've been going 8.5 minutes, Jace.
Kicking by Stefanowski. Finds Lang. He went towards Murray. And Stephen Green. Nemtis is there. And gets around one. Goes with his right boot long. Evans standing under it. Bissett coming. Oh,
what's he going to do? Swallow it.
Goes to Camarado. Camarado around the corner. Johnson and the goal square. Is it going to sit for him? No, it doesn't. Loughton runs it through for one behind. Should have been a mark.
Well, I thought he held it well and truly long enough. But I don't know. Umpire saw it a bit different there in Brian Kent. 100 plays 85. 9.5 minutes gone to the final quarter. Stefanovski, a little indecisive again. Elects to go out of sight. Long bomb. Reuter in front of Edwards. Knocked it away. Good work to Simon. Ground level. Little quick kick to half forward. Into Vong. Cool in the crisis. Bouncing ball favours Stevie Green. Oh, break the tackle. Got through the traffic. Kicked though a worm burner. Up there, Evans under pressure in the back pocket. Loose ball now sees Camerotto do well. Go back now to Memphis, and Memphis now at half forward. Plays on. Pumps it up to the goal square, but the big man in Reuters there can't take the mark. Loose ball. Phil Gavin shoots at goal. Just offline.
You've called him Memphis.
Tennessee.
That's fantastic. One behind to Gavin. 14-17, 101 Anakie. Eastern Suburbs 13-7, 85.
Exciting last quarter of footy.
Beaumont's Pies and Cakes in the Car Ranch final quarter scoreboard. 10 minutes gone in the final term. Stefanovski to do the kicking in once again. Comes Members side. Looking for Murray. Lang getting across there also. And up Williams. Big pack. Roved. Bailey. Gets his kick away towards the wing. Friday getting back there. Bounces over his head. Ferguson and Radford. Radford, shepherded by Ferguson, gets around. He's at 50. Measures the pass towards Timms. Running out. Does he take the mark? Yes, he does. 40 metres out from goal. Good kick, Terry Radford. And a good mark. Good diving mark, David
Certainly.
Timms.
This could bring the margin back within 10 points. And I don't think you'll find that distance will be a problem with this young boy. He's not a bad kick of the footy.
So Timms, who's kicked 1 goal, 1 this afternoon. Directly in front. And it's up there, Ferguson. Tate, did he touch it? Yes, he did.
Ooh.
So, a behind. Eastern Suburbs 13-8, 86. Anakie 14-17, 101. Bissett to do the kicking in. Good kick in too. Walmsley unattended at half back. Plays on now. Drives it long towards half forward. Gillett puts his hands up. Can't take the mark and falls over. So Loughton's in now. Takes a bounce. Gillett did very well to put the pressure on him. Goes towards Radford. Friday coming up. And Radford takes the mark out half forward on the outer side.
Radford now likes to come into the corridor. Looks there for Murray. Oh, over the back. Deptus. He's a real little jack in the box, that young fella. Now loose ball. Opportunity McGough. Can he get clear? He can. Shoots at goal from 30 metres. He's offline.
Well, pressure from both sides. Just telling. A few behinds. This quarter, Anakie have kicked 3. And Eastern Suburbs have kicked 1 goal, 4.
Could be costly in the final wash-up, Chase.
Well, we'll find out. Bissett likes to go long and goes towards Williams and McGough. Williams, it's over. It's in the centre of the ground now. Hasn't been touched yet. Delamonica runs. Goes with his right boot towards Lang and Simon. Lang on hands and knees. Handball. Fantastic to Wembridge. And Wembridge has kicked the goal. Good play on hands and knees, Peter Lang. And Shane Wembridge kicks his first goal. And the margin is back to 8 points. Eastern Suburbs 14-9, 93. Anakie 14-17, 101 on the Beaumont's Pies and Cakes in the Car Ranch final quarter scoreboard.
Yep, we have a ball game as we've had all afternoon here at the Koala Park Reserve, home of the Roos. The Anakie Roos, of course, I'm talking. Time check shows in the final quarter. 14.5 minutes gone and 8 points the margin. Beaumont's Pies and Cakes and the Car Ranch bringing us the final stanza.
Don't know whether the commentary box is going to last it.
That's all excited as well. Final, the bounce down, a good one too. Again, Reuter. Bounce was a cruel one for McGough. Sat for Stevie Green. Hand pass back to Darren Friday. Kicks across his body. Looks there for Gillett, who's been... That's not Gillett at all. It's my young boy Hines is on the ground. But he couldn't control the footy. Murray traps it. High ball now to half forward. Oh, Memphis in front. Good work from him. Taps it forward. Goes back in again, but the kick could have been in danger. It was, and an opportunity here now. Troy Sheehan, who's had his work cut out this afternoon. But he's a tough little nut, though, isn't he?
He is. He's got the kick on the wing. Jenkins standing the mark back on for Johnson. Goes towards Lang. Friday in front. Punched away by Lang. He's on hands and knees now as the pack develops at half forward. And It's going to be a ball up. Half forward for the Eagles. They trail by 8 points. By Allenson to bounce the ball. Big pack around it. Edwards and Reuter. Big thump away Reuter. Bissett with a backhander. Goes towards Gogol and also Ferguson. Ferguson gets his kick away. Shane Friday can't take the mark. Keeps it in front of him though. Pushes it another 20 metres. It's in the centre now. He and Robbie Reuter. Can't pick it up though, and then Robbie Reuter gets a kick off the ground. Pushes it out further. It's on centre wing. Another kick off the ground. Shane Friday gains another 20 metres. Is it out of bounds? Can Loughton keep it in? No, he can't.
Great work. Great work, Shane Friday. That was as good as a kick and a half there, the work that he's done. Cleared the footy at least 80 metres there from, well, just prior to half back. And out of side now of the ground, centre wing. Edwards, Reuter in front. Hands to McGough. High ball, half foot. Oh, Gogol over the top. Good work there on Radford. And then goes straight to the boundary line. Can't find it though. Radford recovers well. Got it to Reuter. That was Robbie. Left foot kick. Open territory now at half forward. Oh, clean bowled Murray. Kick off the carve. It was good footy, Darren Friday, but it's gone straight to Lang. Drives down, but in the way. I think you'll find that is Neptis again in the back line now. I can't keep up with that youngster. Lovely work. Okay, so what happened? The coach, hand pass, looks to Scotty Simon. Didn't quite find the target. McGough. Up they go, down she comes. Tate now recovers well. Roves the footy, goes onto the right foot, his non-preferred side, and found the good touch on that occasion. Out of bounds, about 60 metres from Eastern Suburbs goal. And what's happened is, yep, the coach back on the ground. Neptis has gone down in defence.
Back in play now, Delamonica. Left-hand handball to Robbie Reuter under pressure. And out of bounds once again. We'll have to get the people to turn the car lights on around the ground here soon.
Yeah, it's getting a bit tricky. Very dark, very cool. Time check. Final quarter. About 17 minutes gone. Phil Gavin, quick hands to Stevie Green, who's been terrific all day at halfback. Again, finds the boundary. Are the Roos going a little bit defensive, Jace?
Well, let's hope not for their sake. They're 8 points in front. They've held the lead all day. They lead 14-17 to 14-9. And about 10 or so minutes to go in the final term. Boundary throw in. Reuter, big fist away. Wembridge, roves well. Has had a good game today. Goes long with the right boot towards Walker. Kevin Green's got it. Short little kick was for Bissett, but didn't find the target, and he's out of bounds once again, about 40 metres around from the Eagle goal.
Well, defending grimly as the Anakie side. And I think really they need to attack more as they were in the first 3 quarters. I don't want to say, but they want to win the game.
Well, comes down. Williams, wrapped up. Delamonica's there. Gavin gets it back to Williams. Handball backwards. Oh, Gogol left it behind, and now he's under pressure. Handball out towards Wembridge again. He was going to go to O'Leary, then went to Radford. He gets tackled, throws the ball away. Sheehan from 40 metres. Open goal square. Has it gone through? No. It's a 9-iron. It's held up.
Gee whiz.
And one behind, rushed through by Walmsley.
A photo. Might need to see the reprint of that.
Protest second on first. Moonee Valley, race 4. And has been dismissed. Sorry, Ron. 1 point.
Okay, margin back to 7 points. Daryl Bissett. Not sure what to do, taking his time. Valuable. Seconds ticking by and getting away with it. Now elects to go to the outer side. A lovely kick too. 1-on-1. Out there looking for
Williams.
Williams it was.
Oh.
Had it on a string. Pretty casual. Gives it back to Bissett. And, yeah, they're just mucking around with it a little bit, Anakie, at the moment. Just keeping it in the back half. Gogol. Kicks very, very close to the boundary line. It's off hands of Peter Lang, and it's out of bounds again on that outer side. And still a little bit of fizz gone out of it for the Anakie side. No options at half back at the minute. Loughton. Quick kick round the body. Now he needs someone on this side of the ground to move and try and create that opportunity, but that's not coming. Everyone's a bit tired.
Good kick.
Good work, Scotty Simon. The only bloke who had decided to make a move, but he's dropped the soda. Now in for Vong. Recovers well. McGough. And away the Suburbs go. Bissett cuts across the lead there of...
oh, yes.
Yeah.
How's
Well,
the experience?
great experience and conned the umpire for mine because consistency, other end of the ground, it should have been play on because he didn't control the ball down the ground. Tough call, I know.
Geez, you're
but,
a hard man.
very fortunate, Darryl Bissett, to get away with that one.
Well, there's been a call from the bench for movement. There isn't much at the moment. He goes wide towards Simon. It goes up in behind Lang. Roved at the front by Green. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. And it's a boundary throw in on the outer side, half-forward flank for the Eagles. They trail 14-10, Anakie 14-17. So it's 7 points of difference. We've been playing 20 minutes in this final term. On the Bannockburn Sporting Trophies time clock. Reuter up over the back towards Wembridge. Goes, though, to Williams, who runs away. Going to take a bounce. Yes, he does. Takes 2 bounces. One to draw a play and give a handball. He elects to go with the kick now towards centre half forward. Getting back there. Camerotto turns around onto that right boot. Open goal square. Which way is it going to bounce? I think it might bounce the right way. Oh, it's hit the post. Well, very unlucky because he did a lot of work at centre half forward. Turned around onto that right boot. Allison back on the ground. And Walker off for Eastern Suburbs.
Margin, 8 points again.
Stefanovski kicks in, looking for Lang. Simon up at Nemtis, good punch away. Over the top of Bailey. Jenkin, can he ice the match for him? He handballs out to Gavin, who has to sit and wait, but he's got a bit of time now. Measures the pass towards Gillett. Punch away at the front, O'Leary. Was it ball? No. Pack develops. Still in the Anakie attacking zone. It comes out now to Loughton. Good play. Spins out towards McGough. Now McGough in front of Edwards. Kick towards the boundary line on centre wing.
Have a look at Darryl Bissett go.
Bissett and Radford. Bissett experienced to Gogol. Can give it back to Bissett. Yes, he does.
Great play.
Intervon coming. Good kick to Edwards. And the big man will have to stand his ground. Reuter comes at pace to hold him up at half forward.
Experience at its best there. Jay said tick time clock just ticking away. Valuable minutes. Up it goes. Oh, good mark.
Gillett.
Another one. I tell you what, how many marks has this bloke taken this afternoon?
A lot.
A real focal point at centre half forward. Still testy though. You'll be kicking from 50. Lovely kick right to the teeth of goal. High fly is required, but Reuter's there and thumps it through for another rush score to the Anakie side. That's their 6th rush point for the day. Needless to say, scoreboard not a real pretty one for them. 14-19, 103s. Anakie lead Eastern Suburbs 14-10-94. Final quarter brought us by Beaumont's Pies and Cakes and the Car Ranch.
Stefanovski goes short to Reuter in the back pocket. He goes to half back. Finds Shane Wembridge. He's had a good match this afternoon for the Eagles. He goes inboard towards McGough. Chopped off, is it? No, it's not. He takes the mark in front of Green and Nemtis. Swings it wide towards Murray. He needs a shepherd from Allison. He didn't get one. And Williams comes through now with pace. He'll get a shepherd, will he? Yes, he will. And he was going to go right. Then he went left. Now right. Handball over the top. Shane Friday. Lang coming at him. He saw him. He got rid of the footy. Kevin Green. Well, it's a hold, so it's play on now. Kevin Green goes inboard to Nemtis. He's got a paddock in the middle. He can run away. Loughton coming at him. He's got a kick now. He does so. He goes towards Bissett. Stefanovski getting back there with a hand. He can't take it with him. And now leaves it behind Sheehan off the ground. He's kicked partly smothered. Corey rides 1, rides 2, and handballs out to Banana. He can't pick it up, though. Delamonica clears the play for the Eagles.
Opportunity now, Stephen Green. If he can mark it, he can. Gee, he picked up a lot of ground there. Plays on quickly. Looks up there for the Banana. Good use of the body. Plays on quickly. Point blank range. And he's popped it through for a goal.
He has absolutely conned the umpire something chronic there because he has missed that by at least 2 metres.
Well, I thought my eyes were deceiving me. I thought it went through for a point from here too. Oh! That's why I hesitated on the call. But the goal umpire's closer, and the men in white are always right. Margin now back out to 15 points. 15-19, 109. And the Banana Boy might have sealed the fate of the Eastern Suburbs side. Well, time check shows, gentlemen, 25 minutes gone of the final quarter.
I can just see Mick Thompson in the coach's box. He will be absolutely going
Livid.
off. He has Camerotto's Academy Award winner for that one. He's put the arms up in triumph and the umpire's gone, yep, okay. Well, it's 15 points of difference now, which is the crucial thing about that, whether it was a goal or not. 15 points. And
they haven't deserved to lose, really. They've played probably the better brand of footy all day for mine.
Well, time will tell.
Well, I ticked it.
Yeah, that's the other thing that you've got going for you. You're unbelievable. Goes to McGough out of that poor bounce. Robbie Reuter still in the centre square, wants to move it on quickly. Goes long to Allison. One out with Kevin Green. Push. No free kick. The big man. Oh, a little kick to Murray. No 10. Has to keep it in front of him. Oh, played for it and got it. Played for it and got the free kick for the hold.
Well, it was there.
Yeah.
And, good footy.
Quick reply here, 30 seconds after the Camerado goal. Nathan Murray, who's kicked 2 goals this afternoon from his wing and had a pretty good game as well. Kept them in the first quarter. Goes in. Good kick too. Straight through the centre.
It's a great goal.
So, cut the margin again to 9 points. So, really, that Camerado goal doesn't mean anything now.
No.
That's right. Would have been down to 3 points, but that's the way it is. It's 15-10, 100 Eastern Suburbs. Anakie 15-19, 109 on the Beaumont's Pies and Cakes and the Car Ranch. Final quarter scoreboard here at Anakie Reserve this afternoon.
And if you're looking for a quality tested car, at the $1,000 or $15,000 mark, give Gus Primer a call and he'll look after you. Just turn to page 10 of your program and it'll tell you all about him. 72-1889.
Well, back to the centre. Lucky we've got the monitor on up here. We won't be able to see anything else soon. Yeah. Goes to Green, out of the centre. He kicks towards half forward. Sheehan running back with a fly to the footy, keeps it in front of him. Hines off the ground for the safety of the boundary line. Good play. It's been an absolutely fantastic game of football today.
It's been a ripper. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm sure we'll enjoy the aftermath as well, giving our votes and presentations in the rooms at 6 o'clock. It's always very hospitable clubhouse, the Anakie Koala Roos camp.
Well, boundary throw in. Big pack around it. Edwards and Reuter. O'Leary over the back. And Reuter in front. Hines chops it off with the outside of the right boot, intelligent. Goes towards Corey Bissett, and the big man's taken it in front of Stefanovski. So a chance to push the margin back out to 15 points. He's kicked 3 goals, 1 this afternoon. And you must have read my mind, Ron, because they're both going to the same page.
Actually, he's not on the list at
He wouldn't be too far away, I don't think.
No, he would not. Been very consistent all season.
That's the goal kickers list we're talking about. He comes in. Oh, good kick too. There's no doubt about that one. That's straight through the middle. So Corey Bissett joins Paul Camerado on 4 goals apiece. Gillett has kicked 3. And Anakie go to 16-19, 115. They lead Eastern Suburbs 15-10, 100 on the Beaumont's Pies and Cakes and the Car Ranch final quarter scoreboard.
Well, 31 goals, 29 points have been scored here this afternoon in what would be one of the matches of the round, and as was spoken and muted by Scrunchett, the president of the Eastern Suburbs Footy Club at half-time, 2 finalists. And it is like a final out here this afternoon.
Back in the centre, Edwards and Reuter. Nobody gets an effective tap. Reuter gets a secondary tap towards Bissett. Rides the tackle, gets it to Stephen Green, kicks it straight across the ground. And a torpedo punt. And it's out of bounds on centre wing on the outer side for a boundary throw in.
Been a good competitor all day, Stevie Green, and interested to hear your votes this afternoon, Jace, because it's going to be a toughie. There's been some good players all day from both sides. Ball now, back to ground level. Edwards does well, the big man, just chips over the top, looks there for Jenkins, but running onto it now. Scotty Simon just lost his footing and just run out a little bit of zap in this last quarter. But he's been one of the more consistent players. And look, zap it is because it's cramp in the right leg. So Scotty has had a busy afternoon. Bounce down now, outer side half forward flank. Reuter has done a terrific job in the air. But at ground level, Phil Gavin, that was quick hands to a teammate there who kicks up and Hottie Gillett. Whew. It's about mark number 16, I'd suggest. And, well, he's kicked 3-1. Long bomb. He's just offline, I think you'll find. 3 goals to his personal tally.
Kick in by Stefanovski after that behind. Goes towards Lang Nemtis though. Chops it off and roves his own non-mark. Keeps it close to the boundary line. It is out now. So 16-20, 116 Anakie. Eastern Suburbs 15-10, 100.
Just about 30 minutes gone to the final quarter, gentlemen.
So boundary throwing. Reuter with a big thump back towards the boundary line. Nemtis chops it off. Goes long in towards the goal square, and Corey Bissett takes a very strong mark.
Great grab.
And they're going to trouble a few sides because they've got the big three down there, haven't they?
Oh,
three fantastic
terrific marks overhead, and if they can get the ball out of their midfield like they've done for most of the day today with some great, foot and hand passing, yeah, they're going to give a lot of sides a problem.
Well, Corey Bissett from directly in front. He's kicked 4 goals. This is for goal number 5. And, oh, he might have missed this one.
Yes, he has. Just pull it to the left.
Stefanovski to kick in once again. 16-21, 117. Eastern Suburbs 15-10, 100. Kick in long to the outer side, looking for Reuter. Williams was going to give it to Simon.
It's all over.
But didn't matter
Say run.
because Anakie have held on to their lead all day and have defeated Eastern Suburbs 16-21, 117 to 15-10, 100 by 17 points in that final term. Anakie kicked 2 goals, 7, while Eastern Suburbs kicked 3 goals, 5. The goal kickers this afternoon for Anakie, 4 each to Paul Camerotto and Corey Bissett, 3 to Paul Gillett, 2 each to Matthew Nemtis and Phil Gavin, and Marty Edwards kicked a goal, while for Eastern Suburbs, 3 to Nathan Murray, 2 each to Justin Ellison and Kiao Inthavong, and singles to Craig McGough, Andy Reuter, Dave Lucas, Shane Wembridge, David Timms, Robbie Reuter, Elf Delamonica, and Scott Ferguson.
Okay, well, getting very dark here, so the wrap-up will be quick, but again, players from both sides were terrific, and as you mentioned, Jace, the big 3 from Anakie were prevalent again in that last quarter, with Gillett taking many marks, Camerotto kicking another 1, bringing his tally for 4, and Corey Bissett with 2 in that last quarter was terrific, and mainly come to due with Bissett across half-back, and the run of Stevie Green at half-back as well was terrific. Midfielders and Nemtis, and well, Darren Friday, I thought he was terrific all day. He was a great player for Anakie, and I slotted him in for 2 votes. But the bloke that really caught my eye most of the game, for consistency plus, never stops running and created a lot of opportunities with Scotty Simon. I thought he was clearly the best player for Anakie on the day. And from an Eastern Suburbs point of view, well, Andy Reuter, terrific in the ruck. Aerial contests probably nullified a bit by Edwards when the bigger man came on the ground, but gee whiz, he still won a fair share of them. And a great effort, Andy Reuter. Young Inthavong, big future for him. I also liked McGough in that last quarter. Never stopped trying and give 110%. Johnny Stefanovski, young Evans, under a lot of pressure all day, but they never stopped trying, and a great effort for them in defence. Shane Wembridge, I'd like to see him on the ball a bit more. He's got a footy brain, the kid, and he links up well, and he's a good disposal. Probably just about their better player for the afternoon. Closely followed by Nathan Murray, who I thought put in a ripper. And it's going to make things a bit awkward for Murray Stevenson, because Murray was playing on a wing here today. The big ground, open spaces, suited him nicely. He's kicked a couple of goals as well, and Nathan Murray, a good game here this afternoon. But the upwash of it all, though, Jace, you've got to nullify it down to 3 players. And I went Wembridge, 1 vote. Friday, that was Darren, 2 votes. And Scotty Simon, 3 votes here this afternoon.
All right, so Scott Simon, Darren Friday, and Shane Wembridge. I apologise to Wembridge because I was halfway through the last quarter. He was in my votes, but I ended up giving 1 vote to Paul Gillett.
Yeah, I've got to apologise to Paul.
He's taken 15 marks probably. He has been the influence at centre-half forward all day, although I thought Loughton didn't do a bad job on him, but it was just, he just saw so much of the footy that I had to fit him in the end for a vote. It's just one of those marks he took over there just in the last 5 or 6 minutes, just sort of swayed me that way. We're the accurate ones because I've given Friday 2 and I've given Simon 3. So
sensational.
So there you go.
We've done it again. So I'm going to go your way. It's a complete wipeout here for Anakie today. And I think it was a deserved win. I mean, the margin, as you can see on screen, was 17 points. We'll give it to Wembridge Gillett. It's a toss-up. The coin's fallen with a G. It's got to be Gillett because of the 15 marks. So he'll get the APCO Easy Shop guest video glass tanking. So the upshot is 1 vote to Paul Gillett for the Anakie side. 2 votes to a little dasher, Darren Friday, the smallest man on the ground, but he probably had the most possessions. And 3 votes to Scotty Simon, who just did it all day.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Scotty.
He had a tough job against Peter Lang for a while there, and also was a very strong player across midfield. So a good game for him, and 3 votes for the guest video Beaumont Pies and Cakes Player of the Day this afternoon. 17-point win to Anakie. Next Saturday we've got the Saturday off because it's Sunday footy next week. It's the interleague game.
Penalty rates, beautiful.
Penalty rates. The interleague game next Saturday afternoon. It'll be on guest video. Sunday afternoon. It'll be on guest video, and it'll be on 89.1 Country FM as well. So a big day playing the Mornington Peninsula Nepean Footy League. The GDFL Raiders will play the Mornington Peninsula side next Sunday afternoon. So you'll join us then when we next join you on guest video on behalf of Ron Brain and Brett Rovier, our executive producer. Good afternoon.